Hi, Mickey class. I've been in my house for 7 days and haven't gone anywhere. So I decided that I would go on a scooter drive and take you on a virtual field trip. So a field trip that you can watch on your computer. So I drove to a place called Xingfeng Mangrove Natural Area, I think is the name in English. And I went and I looked at some mangrove trees. A mangrove is a tree that grows in water close to the ocean. They like salt water and their roots can live in mud. They're found all over the world in tropical areas. A tropical area is an area close to the equator. So you can see these trees are in the water. And we have all of these mangrove trees. Mangroves are everywhere around Taiwan by the ocean, but this place is cool because you can walk in the middle of all of these mangrove trees. Mangrove trees protect the shore from erosion. Erosion is when the waves will come and they will take all of the sand and the dirt away. So it's good to protect them. This little picnic shelter had some holes in the floor I thought was interesting. So you have to be careful walking here, but it was very cool to walk through this whole tunnel of mangrove trees. When you were in the middle of the trees, it was just a whole mangrove forest around you. You couldn't see anything except trees. It was so cool. After I looked at the mangrove trees, I went to see the beach because the beach was right next to the trees. There weren't any people on the beach, but I made sure I wore my mask anyway. My favorite thing to do when I go to the beach is to look at all of the crabs. The crabs that make the circles, the little balls of sand. These crabs are called sand bubbler crabs. So they eat the sand, and what they can't eat, they make a ball. So you'll see this crab, he's eating all of the sand. He's going to eat all of the good food parts of it. And now the ball is what he won't eat. So they stay in the sand when the tide is in, when the water is on top of them, and they put a bubble of air around them. And then when the water goes out, when the tide goes out, they will come and they will go and try to get as much food as they can, and they'll go in a circle around their hole and make all of these little bubbles. So I like to just sit and wait for them to come out because they think I'm not there, and then I can surprise them. It's something fun that I like to do. I went and looked at the beach. There were maybe 4 other people at the beach. I wasn't planning to go swimming or to get my feet wet or anything at this beach, but it was so hot. It was almost 35 degrees at the beach. So I decided that I would put my feet in the water a little bit. And it was very windy, so it was not so hot out in the air. But then when I put my feet in the water, it was so warm. It was just like taking a bath. It was very nice. I almost wish that I brought my bathing suit. Well, I spent a little bit of time in the water, and then I decided to go driving some more. I like to just drive and to not look where I'm going. So I actually went very close to Nanliao in Hsinchu City. I don't like driving in Hsinchu City very much just because there's so many cars. But because everyone's staying safe and staying home, there weren't a lot of cars, so it was okay. Then I had to go pick up some things at Carrefour before I went home. So first I went to the dry food section close to the canned food. I needed some noodles and some cereal. Then I went to the bakery section. Then after that I went to the produce section with the fruits and the vegetables. Remember, both of those together is produce. Then I went to the frozen food section and looked at all of the ice cream. It was so much ice cream. And lastly, I went to the dairy section to pick up some yogurt. I hope you enjoyed your field trip. I'll see you soon.